Hey everybody, welcome to MattBreaksWax. Today I've got two 1993 Series 2, Top Series 2 fat packs. These are 41 cards per pack. I want to take a look at these. Now, this being Series 2, I don't think we're going to have a chance at the Jeter card because he was, I think, card number like 98, and I think these start at like 297 or 397 maybe. So there should be some other stuff in here. There should be some gold cards. There should be some all-stars, possibly some other big-name players. I think Bo Jackson is in here. I think there's lots of there's potential to get gold cards, black gold, all that is in here. So just kind of fun to think back and kind of go back and kind of see these and see what we get. Steve Reed, there's a couple Hall of Famers, Barry Larkin, Travis Fryman, like that. Dave Malicki, Jimmy Barron, Ryan Lazinski, a couple of Rockies. So this is Neil Garrett. The print is really small. Jason Bates on these dual cards, just super tiny. My old man eyes are having trouble reading it. Tom Kelly, Jeff Torberg, Bien Figueroa, which stands for good Figueroa. Barry Bonds and Joe Carter on the All-Star, so that's kind of what I was talking about. We're getting those mid-season All-Star cards. There are a couple of prospect cards. This is one that I'm looking for. There's Mike Piazza on it. Now, these are not rookies. These are just top prospect cards, so he's appeared before. This Carlos Delgado on there as well. That's a nice card. I like that a lot. Chris Widger. And Mike Hargrove and Renee Lynchman. Andres Baruman, not sure. Benji Grigsby, another prospect, or a draft pick. Some Marlins. Ryan Whitman. And Mark Skeels. I have not seen him before. We got a checklist. Whoop whoop. I'm going to put it up. Checklists were still boring in this set. No images, unfortunately. Kip Vaughn. I don't think, or Yawn. Kip Yawn. Charlie Hayes. Rich Ireland. Let's see here. Roger Bailey and Tom Schmidt on the Rockies. Johnny Oates and Bobby Cox on the manager card. It's kind of nice. Those are the two teams I was watching during this era. Obviously, Orioles being my home team. But by this time, we were getting cable and seeing Braves games on TBS, I think, in the mid-90s. Matt Walbeck. Coming attraction, Mark Hutton. There's Darryl Whitmore, Jim Corsi, lots of Marlins, lots of Rockies in these. And here's our first gold. So I don't think it's anything exciting. It's a prospect card with a bunch of third base prospects. Kevin Young probably being the biggest name on there. Not really sure any of them amounted to too much. Chris Leskanik for the Rockies on a gold. I'll put the golds maybe up here. They were fun to find as kids, but obviously names we don't necessarily look for. Dave Malicki. Go. There's another one. Chris Hammond. Again, not really anything to write home about. Now there's one. Jeff Kent. That would have been a decent card to find on the Rookie Cup card. That is fun. Back to the regular base. Scott Cooper. Omar Olivares. Matt Whiteside, Heathcliff Slocum, Pedro, that's nice. Put Pedro up there. Mark Guthrie, Terry Leach, Kevin McReynolds, Tom Gordon, Kevin Bass, let's see, Stan Javier, Greg Gagne, I don't know, Gagne, I think he went by. John Valentin. Let's get into pack number 2. Let's see what's going on in there. Gotta clean up my desk. It's getting crazy. All right. There's Darren Holmes. Oh, yeah, another All-Star. We like this. Larry Walker and Kirby Puckett. Love to see it. Love that. Both of those guys. Sherrard Clinkscales. I've never heard that name. Deshaun Warren on the draft pick. Lance Painter. We got another Rockies dual card with John Goodrich and Danny Figueroa. Got Dusty Baker and Cito Gaston on our manager card. Alex Arias for the Marlins. There's Maddox and Clemens on this All-Star. That's fantastic. Brian Sakinski on the draft pick. Let's see here. Pat Leary and Gavin Ball. Lou Piniella and Joe Torre, a couple of legendary managers. Mark Thompson on the draft pick. Dan Wilson, the coming attraction. Who's he with in this? Is that Cincinnati or St. Louis? Yeah, Cincinnati Reds. So, I don't know that I realized that he came up with the Reds. Brad Brink. Eric Young with the cactus behind him. That's kind of fun. There's Charlie Huff. A sprightly looking Charlie Huff. There's a Derek that we're not looking for. Derek Wallace. Billy Ashley on the coming attraction. Buck Rogers and Tony Perez. Managers. Domingo Martinez. Orioles. Brad Pennington. Man, he was pretty good for his day. I did watch him a little bit. Jeff Conine, he would come to the Orioles. I don't know if this was... or he had already been on the Orioles. Let me look. Nope. So he started with the Royals. And I know he was with Florida. And then I know he did spend some time with my O's. So that's kind of cool. Scott Champerino. Butch Hobson and Jim Lefebvre. All right, here we are in our golds. Let's see what we got. Maybe you get a big name here. Craig Biggio. Fantastic. Look at that. Hall of Famer Craig Biggio. That's a nice card for a gold. Pat Listash on the Rookie Cup. Nice. I'll put him up here in front of Pedro. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. I would have been freaking jumping up and down as a kid. Oh my gosh. Frank Thomas on the black gold. Oh, dude, this is a childhood memory for me. This is why I do this channel. Folks, reliving these childhood memories. Oh my gosh. I would have been running around my house. I would have been like spitting out my gum. Calling my buddies on the landline. Look at that. Frank Thomas on the black hole. I'm so glad I did this. Oh, that's going to be my number one card for this. I'm certain of it. I hate to move on, but we got to finish this up. All right, we got Cal Eldred on the Rookie Cup. That's another not so bad Rookie Cup. He was good his first couple of years. Brent Merriman. That one, not really a name we're looking for. Craig Shipley. Anwar Cedeno, Willie Green, Dale Murphy, that's a decent card. I like Dale Murphy. Lance Blankenship, BJ Surhoff, this is before he spent some time with my O's. Jeff Brantley, Dave Henderson, there we go. He's very good, very good. Rob Dibble, Jimmy Jones, Bobby Witt, Pete Smith, and Yvonne Calderon. I think he's toward the end of his career. He had played for a long time. And I don't know how many more years he played after that. At least a couple, but we're getting toward the tail end. But to this, folks, this is why I ripped these. I really wanted to find a black gold, and we found one. Frank Thomas, my favorite player as a kid. Yeah, dude, this is sick. Be sure to like and subscribe on the way out. Keep ripping wax. We'll see you on the next one.